they call tact. Switch the scene to the hallway, I think? Dorm hallway? Holding the library books in one arm, I trawl in my pocket for the key to the door. A sudden sound from behind me startles me, and making me nearly drop the books I'm carrying, or the key that I almost managed to get into the lock. Who is it? I turn around to see he's talking to me. It's Kenji. He seems to be in a friendly mood, although the light glinting off his castles in the dark gives him a sinister look. This guy again. This guy again. Hiso, it's just me. That makes him pause and lick his lips nervously. Kenji, who is me? I don't know anyone called me. Are you some new guy again? His voice is suddenly strained and quick. Hiso, yes, but we've met before. Yesterday. I don't think so. I would remember someone who I met only yesterday. When was that? What day is today? I tried to ignore him. Is he joking or what? Proof that we've met before. You live across the hall. You're Kenji. Kenji jumps back, his eyes filled with an uncomprehending fear. How do you know my name? Damn, this can only mean one of two things. Either we have met and you're telling the truth, and I just can't remember it, or you are a spy. This guy is just suspicious about everything I do. I really wonder what's wrong with him though. He pauses. A psychic spy. What? A psychic spy? What? Do they make? Whatever. His eyes dart around me, trying to peek into my room, although it's hard to believe he can see anything through his thick glasses. His mood swung from friendly to maniac in less than a minute. I'm not psychic. How do I know that? I'm not a mind reader. Kenji points a finger at in my face damningly. Unlike you... Stop that, man. We met yesterday. What's wrong with you? I live in this room. Lies. If you think you can pass Hiso because I'm legally blind, you are sorely mistaken. Oh. Oh. Now I feel kind of bad. You don't even look like him. I mean, the resemblance is real slim. Maybe at a distance. But who do you think you're kidding? I want to grab him by the shoulders and shake him. Exasperated, I rub my eyes and let out a heavy sigh. Stay here. Kenji comes closer, one careful step at a time. I still stay still. At least he assaults me physically, although I doubt he could do much damage even if he did. Oh wait, I see it now. Damn, it really is you. Wow. This guy. Sighing again, and then once again for good measure, I step backwards, just in case. What's up, man? You don't look too good. I think. Something wrong? I don't know. Just had something stupid happen to me. A few stupid things, actually. Even if you discount this one. I can't get a proper touch on the other people here, and I have no idea if it's because of me or because of them. I don't know why I'm telling this to Kenji. It's not like we've had any contact either. That's rough, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry about calling you psychic spy and all, but you can never be too careful. It's the hard reality we live in. I'm slowly starting to think that Kenji isn't necessarily living in the same reality as the rest of us. Yeah, I mean, like, spies in the dormitory? I guess. Not really, though. Yeah. You see, this is how it is, this world. There is no justice, you see? Even when I lose, I win, because I don't lose the lesson. This guy is smart, though, I think. I think he's smart. What does that even mean? It doesn't matter. He dismisses it flatly with a wave of his hand. Kenji, so what happened? Why the long face? Did you have a long face? Hiso, it's nothing. I just scared off some girl, accidentally. Literally, too. She actually ran away from me. Was my fault, really, I think. I'm not really used to all this yet. Kenji, a girl? A cute one? Cute? That's a hard question. She had a really nice body and really beautiful hair. But the face... I guess it could go either way. I really want to go for Shizune this playthrough. And I think if I say she's cute, it'll go for Hasuka, if that was her name. She wasn't cute. Not exactly cute, no. Kenji, There are a lot of cute girls here. A strangely disproportionate amount. I believe this is one of the dark secrets of the school. I tried to warn you, man. But did you listen? I don't remember any such warning. Dark secrets? Yes, dark secrets. Extremely dark. Like a black hole. Have you noticed that the number of girls in the school is slightly off by significantly higher than the number of boys? It's like 60 to 40. He turns his head to the left and stares off into the distance at nothing. Kenji, why is it like this? I mean, to the untrained eye, it doesn't appear to be that bad, but that's a full 20%. One would think that a school with such a huge pool of women would be a man's dream, but no! What I'm about to tell you could blow your mind. Are you ready? I don't know where this is going, but I think I wouldn't be missing much by cutting out now. No, I am not ready. I only get as far as turning the doorknob before Kenji starts talking again, showing that he doesn't really care if my mind is blown or not. I believe that the school is a battleground, the site of a feminist infiltration. This disparity in the number of men to women is a clear sign of how far they have come. In case this Cold War turns hot, they will have superiority in numbers. Just another skirmish in the eternal war against the forces of the feminists. They're everywhere. In Japan, women outnumber men. It's not a 60-40 split, but it's only a matter of time, man. Even in America, women are the majority by a hair. They're building up their numbers. Even in the past, the build-up of military has always been the clear sign of imminent war. Japan is just the first step. Our economy is badass. What? And the country itself is small and isolated, yet a huge part of the Pacific in terms of political value. The perfect target. They are so cunning, as expected of women. Soon, the day will come when... Kenji's voice trails off ominously. That is why you can't trust them. They will string you along and then they kill you, just as they killed me. You will end up just like me. But you're not dead, Kenji. Oh, the damn feminists are everywhere, aren't they? Oh, hell no. I can't stop myself from blurting it out. Hey, what the hell does that mean? You said it, not me. That's the best I can think of. Kenji, so? You're not supposed to say something like that. Damn, so rude. Where was I? Oh yeah, the vast feminist conspiracy. Hiyoso, stop it. Stop. I lost you way back there somewhere. Somewhere around feminist infiltration. Too hard to follow? It's cool. I have some grass and stuff in my room. And puppets. You like puppets? No puppets. You don't like puppets, okay. Grass are still cool, though, right? He speaks energetically, responding almost before I'm done talking, moving his hands in an animated way as he continues to rant on. This is too strange. I had him pegged as a relative norm, but it's clear that I was wrong. Something on your mind, dude? Just thinking about what it's like to be the last sane man in an insane world. Kenji frowns, looking deeply upset. Do you mean that's you? That can't be, because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. That is my dream. You can't just steal a man's dream. What the hell? There can't be two of the last sane men. It would be invalidate that the whole last part, and that part is kind of important. There can only be one, like in that foreign movie where there could only be one, and in the end there was only one dude left because that was the point. I had never seen anyone talk so heatedly and so defensively about absolutely nothing before. Anyways, if you wait here, I can get my graphs. I also have a list of the other dark and complex conspiracies that the school holds, as tangled as... Quick, finish my analogy for me. Be a pal. I'm going to go to bed now. It's extremely late. That doesn't sound like an analogy, but whatever. I like you. You seem like a cool dude. Now, does this visual novel have him as a target too? Can I date Kenji? I'm not saying I want to, but it just seems like a visual novel is already kind of weird, so maybe it's possible. I don't know. Let's just keep going. Most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the vast feminist conspiracies to them. Denials of this guy didn't understand it either. What are you talking about? Later. He claps me on the back and then vanishes into his room so quickly and quietly it's like he didn't even open the door, but instead walked right through it like a ghost. I don't know if I can fully digest what just happened, so I just give up and just go to my room, kicking off my shoes before falling face first into bed. It takes me some time to relax and get up so I can get started on homework. It's because the sheets are cool and comforting against my cheeks, and it feels good just lying there with my eyes closed. This school is like some kind of bizarre and surreal island. It's isolated on top of a mountain, and each person is stranger than the last. I just can't seem to fit in. What irony. One would think that fitting in a place that's made for people who are unfit for anywhere else would be easy. So maybe I'm trying too hard. Although I say that, it doesn't help to take the edge off, and the words are left echoing off the empty walls. I guess it's not as bad as I expected, though. This place is really more of a school, and less a hospital pretending it's a school than I thought it would be. If nothing else, the scenery is beautiful. I open one eye, seeing the school books and bottles of pills arranged side by side on my desktop. Maybe this place is too much of like a normal school after all. And I guess that's the night sequence. Oh, Katawa Shoujo. That's what I'm playing right now. That's funny. I feel very tired this morning, probably because yesterday itself was a very tiring day. On top of that, I woke up far earlier than necessary. After saying hi to Shizune and Misha, that's the name of her translator, I started doing the work as instructed from the board. It already looks like today is going to be heavy. I don't have a problem with that now, though. Shizune and Misha might jump on me trying to get an answer about whether or not I've decided to join the student council, even if it's just one day. I wouldn't put it past them to try. I don't even have an answer for them if they do. So the situation is convenient for me. About 10 minutes into class, Hanako walks in and takes a seat, but no one looks at her. The teacher doesn't even comment on her lateness. So like everyone ignores her? It's kind of sad. It's really sad and upsetting. Poor Hanako. And I said she wasn't cute! No, I feel bad. Again. He does, however, stop us to say that we're going to break into groups again. I turn my head to see that Shizune and Misha are looking at me. Shizune gives me a smile that is equal parts cute and menacing. This is a smile that says, "We have you now. There is no escape." Hee-chan, it looks like we're together again. Yay yay! Misha leans sideways while Shizune pushes her desk closer to mine. There is really no escape now, unless I were to jump through the window. Jumping out the window isn't the best option, sadly. Shizune. ... I guess I'll just say Shizune saying something, because I don't want to say ... every time, because it just means she's making hand signs. Misha, what's wrong, Hee-chan? Shizune says something. Misha, oh, Hee-chan, have you been thinking about what you said yesterday? You said that you would think about joining the student council, didn't you? It's okay, Hee-chan. We were talking about it after you left, and it would be rude to expect you to already have an answer for us this early, right? Ha 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 ha. I'm so happy that you two are able to laugh at my expense, and even more pleased to know that you both know how crazy you two can be. Now that that's over, Shizune snaps back into serious mode and smacks today's assignment with the back of her hand in an overly dramatic and important way. When I actually look at this stuff, it's mostly just reading. In fact, there are only two problems. I almost wanted to say something about how her rush to get started seems a bit much, considering the small amount of work. In fact, Shizune probably knows how little there is, and simply doesn't care. Yeah, it seems like the workload doesn't matter to her as much as the fact that there is work. The actual amount is unimportant. She approaches everything with the same level of ambition. While I'm reading, I let my eyes wander around the room and catch Hanako trying her hand at solving the problems. It looks like she's working alone. I feel so bad for her, but I like Shizune more than you. I mean, oh, I can't remember seeing her working with other people before. Thinking back to how shy she is, it's understandable. Hey, that girl over there. Misha, huh? Who? Hee-chan? Her, Hanako, over there. Does she always work alone? Misha, I think so, Hee-chan. Do you feel sorry for her because she's alone? Yeah, Misha, I do. Hiso, I was just thinking that maybe she could work with us or something. Misha, no, I don't think that would be a good idea, Hee-chan. Why not? Si-chan wouldn't get along with her. Why? Misha shuffles around the question, letting out a laugh that sounds very strange. It's nervous, but still has that lilting up and down quality present in everything she says. Just because, Hee-chan. By now, Shizune has noticed our conversation. It makes me realize again how Misha has been signing everything she has been saying this whole time. Shizune says something. She looks upset. What, Sichan? The friend of my enemy is my enemy? That sounds so harsh. I'm not going to say that. You said it anyways. Misha, I know, Hichan. It's fine if you were here. I wonder if this is Misha's way of keeping things fair, since without her, it wouldn't be able to understand the things Shizune is saying, and vice versa. Is that also why she signs all the time, so there is never a conversation Shizune will be left out of? Shizune says something. Misha, anyways, we should start on the problems now, Hichan. Time passes. We finish with time to spare, and I decide to ask if there are any alternatives to the cafeteria, as frankly, the food so far has been subpar. This sends Shizune and Misha arguing among themselves about their favorite restaurants. All of them are downtown, so I don't think we have time to go all the way there. And what about the bill? Are they arguing just for the fun of it? Maybe. They seem so distracted by it that they don't even notice the start of the actual lunch break. I look over my shoulder to the back of the classroom. She seems to be studying her notes from the previous class. Always looking at I forgot her name. The girl with the scars. It's an odd sight. Everyone else in the classroom is busying themselves with the lunch break. Socializing, gossiping, rearranging desks, the ones with actual box lunches mixed in and chattering like everyone else, only interrupted by short bouts of eating. But when I watch Hanako, it feels like I'm the only one who could see her, almost as if she was invisible, sort of like hiding in plain sight. Is she being bullied? Is she isolating herself from the rest of the class on her own accord? I see her look over her shoulder towards the classroom's rear door. Come to think of it, she hasn't turned a page since I started watching her. I guess she's waiting for someone. What to do? I'll wait for Shizune and Misha to come to a decision. Misha and Shizune are still arguing about their choices for a lunch place. Incomprehensible for a pair of high school students who have to take a taxi, at least to make it downtown and back in time. Hiso, haven't you finished already? Misha, oh sorry Hichan, were you waiting for us? Shizune says something. Misha, you don't have any plans? Plans? For lunch? Well, I don't, so I thought I could hang with you guys. Misha smiles victoriously at my lack of plans, excitedly translate my response to Shizune. Shizune says something. Maybe she signed something? I should probably just say that. Yeah, it's wrong if I say says. If you don't have anything specific planned out, do you want to eat lunch with me and Shichan? Shichan. Is that what she's saying? Shichan? Ah, we're going to the town for lunch though. Don't worry, Hichan. It's not that far. Sure, I'll come with you. And with that, we leave the classroom. Just around the corner of the hallway, something hits me in the chest with the force of a runaway train. Ouch. Opening my eyes, I can see a pair of saucer-like green eyes looking up at me. They belong to the perpetrator, a short girl who bumped into me and has now fallen down into the hallway floor. She wears a PE uniform and a very worried look. The former strikes me as a rather strange thing to have on during a lunch break. More striking than that, though, it seems that she doesn't have legs. I feel so bad for all the people, for all the girls in this story. Oh. Or she does, but they're not flesh and bone. Her pale and very much flesh and bone thighs end on shins and feet made of some black metallic or plastic-like material. They look disturbingly artificial and unnatural. It almost makes me forget that my chest is hurting. The girl winces a little, rubs her nose, and jumps up. Twin Tails girl. Aw man. Hey, are you alright? I'm sorry about that, really. I wasn't looking where I was going, and you just came out of nowhere. Sorry. Sorry. She's looking really apologetic, in the hurt puppy way of looking apologetic. I quickly forget about being angry or anything, since hurt puppies are my weak spot. It's okay, don't worry about it. Ouch. I say that, but there's a stinging pain growing in my chest, and I know that this is about the biggest possible danger for my condition. Oh, he's gonna have a heart attack again. Look at that. Don't overexert yourself. Don't forget your medication, and most of all, don't get hit in the chest. I try to rub my solar plexus to chase the pain away, holding my breath in an attempt to hear my heartbeat. Oh no, don't pass out again. Seems normal. Hey, should I get a nurse? The worried, high-pitched voice of the girl snaps me out of it. I stare at her for a few seconds, dumbfounded, until I realize that I probably look worse off than I really was, doubled over myself and looking all tense. Damn, I'm overly worried about my heart. No, I'm fine. Managing to say something in response, I pull myself upright, feeling my sore ribs one last time, and take a brief breath. She just knocked the wind out of me, big time, but it's nothing more than that. Twin Tails girl, are you sure you're okay? I hit you pretty hard. Hiso, it's okay. I said I was fine, and it's nothing broken. No harm done. Twin Tails girl, that's good. I feel a hand on my shoulder at the same time the girl's eyes widen in horror. Eep. Eep. I don't have time to look behind me because Shizune is already shoving me aside and stomping over to the girl, signing furiously at her. Miss Ibarazaki, I saw that. Running in the halls is strictly forbidden. Misha translates right on Shizune's tail, but her voice is girlishly playful, not full of the divine fury Shizune's arm movements would have seemed to call for. Twin Tails girl, oh, sorry, I was just going to get some stuff and I was kind of in a hurry. Shizune signed something. Misha, you've been told this 1,000 times before. Your reckless behavior endangers other students, and even worse, it's explicitly against the school regulations. Wow. The girl blushes and starts to fidget nervously like a little child caught misbehaving. It's so cute, I find myself smiling. Twin Tails girl, I know that. I was just... Shizune signed something. Misha, make sure that this will not happen again, although I'm sure telling you this is futile, and only it causes me further headache when you choose to ignore the regulations. Misha, got that, Emmy? The small girl sticks her tongue out in response. Amy, I gotta go. Teacher will have my head. I promised to help out with print up, but I'm running instead. Sorry, but I've gotta go change and everything. So her name's Emmy. I'll say Emmy. Before Misha and Shizune, or I can say anything, she's already bolted from where she was a second ago, almost halfway towards the stairwell. So she just ran. Huh. Shizune looks like she's about to go nuclear on the spot, so I smiled at her in vain attempt to call her down. Shizune signed something. Misha, are you okay, Hichan? That Ibarazaki girl is always like that, causing trouble to others. You know, I'm pretty certain Shizune wouldn't call me Hichan. Never mind. Yeah, anyways, I'm okay. I just got the wind knocked out of me. Shizune signed something. Misha, that's great, Hichan. I wouldn't call that great, but I let it slide this one time. He lets a lot of stuff slide this one time. A lot of stuff. Shizune signed something. Misha, so let's hurry, Hichan, to have lunch. Misha, we promise, it'll be great. I'll take your word for it. What kind of place is it? A restaurant or something? Shizune signed something. It's a tea house, Hichan. A tea house. That sounds kind of fancy. Shizune signed something. Misha, why are you looking at your wallet, Hichan? It's okay if you don't have any money. We'll cover for you. That's really nice of you. Thanks. Well, that is really nice of them, actually. Can't believe that. It's okay, Hichan. After all, we're friends, right, Hichan? It's only been 3 days, and we're really friends that quickly? Hey, but hearing that makes me happy. Shizune signed something. Misha, it's only for today, though, and if you accept it right now. Do you want to go, Hichan? I start wondering if it's some kind of trap. Is Misha's suggestion or Shizune's this is important? Is this Misha's suggestion or Shizune's? This is important. I still feel a little apprehensive about the possible motives of the girl, whose favorite pastime is the game of world domination. But I love risk. And Shizune loves risk. We're like made for one another. No, I'm just being paranoid. Actually, they've grown on me already. I do have to go to town sometimes. So why not now, with them? I never I've never actually been to a tea house before. All my expectations are from what I've seen about them on TV. But those are just period dramas, and these are modern times. It might just be a regular cafe, and they're just calling it a tea house. Either way, I'm curious about that too. So there's another reason for me to join them. Hiso, sure. Misha, that's great, Hichan. That's great, yay! Misha hops up and down briefly to show her how happy she is, which causes a few heads to turn towards us. Shizune opts out for a polite tiny clap that lasts for all 2 seconds before she goes back to looking stoic as well. Stoic? Hiso, would it kill to be a little happier, Shizune? Oh, she looks sad now. Shizune signs something. Misha, oh, I wasn't aware that Hisham was a king. Ha 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 ha. Shizune pushes her glasses up as Misha delivers her message wholly without sarcasm. I guess it would sting more if she could say it with the intent Shizune meant behind it. So for once I'm happy to have Misha as a barrier between us. There's a barrier? I got rid of that barrier. Hiso, I'm not telling you to jump for joy just because I'm having lunch with you. I'm not that arrogant. She seems to accept this, and we head for town, with Shizune leading the way. Watching her walk in front of me, I notice that she walks very quickly, taking long, heavy, determined strides. And we switch to the city scene. Maybe if we're traveling through a snowstorm, it would make sense to walk like that, but it's perfectly clear day. Anyways, it's making me feel exhausted just watching her. Oh, and the music got really loud for some reason. We arrive at the tea house in what Misha says is record time, likely because of Shizune's blazing pace. I feel a little let down seeing that it's not a huge feudal-era building with the mats on the floor and women in kimonos pouring the tea. As soon as I walk through the door, someone zooms in front of us, as if they had been lying in wait the entire time. Yuko, welcome. Thank you for patronizing this establishment. The librarian is in the tea house. Alright. The top half of her body drops forward into a bow that looks like an axe chopping through wood. I'm surprised to see that it's none other than Yuko, the librarian. Hiso, hey, I didn't know you worked here. Yuko, oh, yes, I do. I'm a waitress. I've been working here for 1 year, 6 months, and 2 weeks now. Thank you for choosing to come here. Is there anything I can do for you? Misha. Hi, Yuchan. Yuko, hello. Hiso, Misha. You both know her too? Of course, Hichan. Yuchan works in the library after all. I don't go there often myself, but Hichan knows her. And we both come here a lot, so it's like we see her all the time. Yuko, yes. Should I get your usuals? And if there's anything you wouldn't want, if there's anything good you want, please feel free to tell me at any time. Hiso, you don't have to be so formal. We all know each other. It's also pretty empty today, so she can afford to take it easy. Oh jeez, the music is just really loud, and I apologize. Huh. That's really weird. I was hoping she would stop looking around so nervously, but my words had the opposite effect. Yuko, no, I'm a waitress. This is my job. I have to do it properly. Shizune signed something. Misha, okay. That works for Hichan. Yuchan, please get Hichan what she usually gets, and I'll have some green tea with milk and honey. No pressure. Yuko, yes, but this is my job, and there's always pressure. I'm sorry, I'm arguing with a customer. Sorry. Yuko tills another 100-mile-per-hour bow. I decide to give up and join Shizune and Misha at the table. Okay. And I think this will be it for now. And I'll continue on with Katawa Shoujo soon, hopefully. And I hope my bad reading wasn't too bad. I tried my best. I do have I feel like I have a German accent. People tell me I don't have an accent at all. I'm not that great at reading aloud, but I'll do my best for the series. I love it already. I love Shizune. Don't tell anyone though. It's a secret. And I'll see you again soon.